Wait, where did the dog come from?
She started out as a puppy in Indiana, and now she's just a girl clawing at my carpet.
Aw.
She's my girl. Like, she's pretty cool. She is 3 months old. The cats, they don't like hate her. They will go around her. I mean, she just got here. This is her first full day here. I wish Kuloone was here because everything factors into like my next steps in life.
I know. Oh my gosh. We gotta wait because I gotta see his reaction when he sees the dog.
Like, never in a million years.
Many things to say.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Oh my God. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There's too much going on in this world. Like, I can't.
One day to the next, I don't know what the next day is going to bring, obviously. That is a universal truth, but it's feeling a little intense right now. I see that was Meshach, right? That texted you?
That was a voicemail. So.
Oh, right. I remember now.
Yeah. So I just started a new iCloud because my old iCloud has stuff on it from like 2012 and it's too accessible and I don't want that stuff on my new phone. So I only transferred the contacts that like I needed to immediately use or ones that like I would see myself using, so I did not transfer his contact. Like, why would I need it?
Yeah.
But I saw the number and like at one point I knew his number, so I was like, that's him. I didn't answer it, but I saw the voicemail. It's so crazy because today a song came on shuffle that was like a song I really related to, like when we first broke up, and like I almost skipped it, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna listen to it because I'm like so past this now, and like I don't look at his social media, I don't check for him, I don't think of him other than with just like gratitude that I'm out of that situation. And what are the chances that as soon as I like put myself out there in the world, he tries this, I don't know what he wants, but he's like trying to infiltrate my life again. I feel really like disgusted and grossed out that I received a call from him. I can say that I no longer love him based on how I'm feeling.
That's a relief because I was worried that you would at least want to hear him out or something, but there's nothing to hear.
And I might call him on my way home on Friday. Just want to hear what he has to say, just for my own entertainment. Like, if there's anything that he has going on in his head between us, I need to end it and like let him know like I'm moving on and like this is over. End at that, because I feel like I'm gonna meet someone really soon and I need everyone from my past to stay there. But I just can't believe it. I'm like literally mere days after I go on a date. And
I swear, I truly feel like it's just one of those tests. I just had this feeling like he had reached out this summer, like generally, and now he has. It seems about time that he would be doing this again.
It's Meshach o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it didn't work out with his girlfriend.
Or maybe they are still talking.
Or maybe they're still together, and I think he relied on me so much that he needs me in some way and wants to have that, but like you can't have that. Like, I don't want you as a friend. I don't want you as a foe. Like,
I don't want you.
I don't. And like, you can't be in my life. Like, you have done nothing but drag me down. And like, going on the date that I went on, there are actually good people in this world, and Meshach is not one of them.
Sounds cute.
And I just feel sad for him because I'm like, you think that I'm still here for you, and I'm not.
What do they say? Takers know no limits. It's so true. Like, the audacity. Like, you can't count on him for anything, and yet he expects that he can count on you anytime is just crazy.
Because it's been true. That's what I had set forth, is I would for him unequivocally. And his voicemail was like, I want to catch up and tell you some things. Like, because he just wants to talk about himself again, I'm sure. It was not like, I want to hear how you're doing. I miss you. Like, it was none of that.
Of course not.
That would have worked either. But it's just the same old shit.
It's like, is your new bitch not asking you enough questions about yourself? Like, what is going on? Are you depressed again because you're bored? Like, he's just the kind of guy, one day decides he's not happy. He has to do something about that some kind of way.
Yeah. Like you can, but like you cannot come into my life. Like there is bigger and better. It's crazy that I thought that if I didn't have him in my life anymore, I would never find anyone else. That's so sad to me that I ever thought that.
Yeah.
And I haven't found anyone else. Like how crazy is that to think that in this huge world that without him I would have had no one. That's how twisted that relationship was.
You and my sister are having the same kind of experience where all it takes is you to just go meet somebody to see, like, oh, okay, I'm actually fine. I'm a catch. I was just with somebody who was mentally impaired, and it was mentally impairing me.
Someone that performed a psychological operation on me. And there
Yeah.
are people who won't do that because they're not mentally ill.
Yeah. Or they are in an acceptable fashion.
But yeah, I don't want any of that in the podcast because IHEL is about, for me, my
No,
future.
you're on the other side. This is what it's all about, is getting to that other side place where you're like totally unaffected.
I could reiterate it in different ways, but if my bays ever see this, which they might, I don't want them to consider that my ex called me. Like, I guess I could bring it up again, but like, really, I'm just disturbed by it, and I don't want to talk about it publicly. Like, I mean, I'll talk about Meshach at some point, but
I mean, it's just so relatable though, because it's like they always say he'll be back, but Meshach is just like a fucking boomerang. It's almost predictable, his episodes and whatnot.
it is. I had a feeling that he would come back at some point again. Because when someone has this like attachment to you for so long, you're kind of like, really? You didn't like really need me anymore?
He needs something. Where is Kuloone?
I know.
I have like such pressing matters to talk about.
Yeah, I need to hear it.
Clearly, mommy is the best. Everybody feels that way. Hi. Yeah, it's all fun and games until the puppy like pees on your couch. You're like, oh, I'm in this alone, because Leviticus is all like, I know what I'm doing with dogs. I had dogs in Cuba, blah blah blah. I'm like,
Dogs on the street.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know the details of it, but all the pictures I've seen, they're in the streets. So, pet caregiving standards are not the same. Or human standards. So I got her in Evansville, and my sister has a dog, so she just like took her and gave her medicine and gave her a bath, and like it was so nice because I couldn't even pick this thing up. Like, she's 20 pounds. It's not that she's that heavy, but dogs are so weird. It sounds so stupid to say that I don't like them because they're not flexible like cats are, but to pick them up is such an awkward experience.
It is different. Cats you can just like pick up with one hand and
Yeah.
fine.
So this morning, she peed on the couch, and I'm screaming because I'm like, call to action, like, let's go spank her ass. If you're home, I'm not the ass spanker. I have to deal with her all day. It's just like having a kid, basically. I already knew that, but yeah, now I'm here.
So you're saying like he's not helpful?
Well, I will tell him to do things, and he'll do it, and sometimes complain about it, sometimes not. I don't know. Whenever the dog was peeing on the couch, he starts laughing, I guess because I started screaming. I mean, what the fuck are you laughing about? Like, I don't see shit funny happening here. It's just, I asked my sister the night before I got this dog, should I do this? And she was like, no. I'm like, okay, well, then I don't have to do it. And she's like, oh, you're already in too deep. Whatever. The point is, I went, saw her, met her, took her home with me. I don't really have regrets because she's a really good girl. I'm not sure it was necessary, but that's okay.
Well, where did you find her?
Like, online.
It's in Kuloone's here. So he asked for a dog?
Yes, he's been asking, and I don't know.
Kuloon's location. He's somewhere. I don't know if this is where he lives or not.
He's in Milwaukee, or
Yeah, he's in Milwaukee.
but he seems to always be in another city.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he lives in Milwaukee. I feel like he lives near Milwaukee.
That's what I was thinking.
The least he could do is text back because I have shit I need to do.
Should we just give up?
And honestly, like, I need to pack because I have my another date tomorrow and I have to leave Friday after work. So, like, I really only have right now to do the things that I need to do. So, I think it's kind of a scrap for tonight.
I forgot where you said you're going.
I'm just going to Henderson. But this sucks because I wanted to hear about part 2 and then I wanted to talk about my date because I'm going to go on another one with him tomorrow.
It is like there's so many things to say now that need to be said now.
Oh my god. I wish you were like here with me so I could like show you everyone.
I know.
And there's really no one. There's like maybe 2 people.
Well,
But that's more than enough for me right now.
yeah. For right now, it's plenty. Oh, Kuloone, you suck. Okay, well, we'll have a lot to say.
All right. Talk to you later.
Love ya.